We gotta find a way to use our big ass scythe to shave. I'm sorry I ate all the jelly beans at one time. Oh, you should be sorry to yourself. Is this secretly Nurgle? Nurgle the nerd? Every day we stray further from the mecha god's light. Yeah, I don't think you can be a robot in this game. You can in Phantasy Star Online though. Can you grow a soul patch? That's true, I can't. So I guess she does have something that I don't have. Facial hair. I have such a nice graphics card. It's so like tragic that the translator like makes the graphics stutter. Keep trying this game, but I can't get a controller to work and keyboard mouse is wonky. Oh, I love it, but I don't play keyboard mouse, I just play keyboard. Like I did in Final Fantasy XI. I really don't like using the mouse, so I just play with keyboard only. I think that's how it's meant to be played, honestly. Not like, I feel like in 14 you're supposed to use the mouse, but this game seems a lot more like keyboard friendly. Just-in-time translation, it's literally like throwing the text through Google Translate in real time. I'm pretty sure that's how the translation mod works. Coming, want me to, what? Coming up, want me to run all-around treasure or beeline it through? I like treasure. Oh, this is like a oh, okay. This is a long dungeon. Wait, where are you? Just a quick 2 hours. Okay. But I like it a lot. Some people, everyone else I think is playing it on controller, but I'm literally just playing it with mouse. I mean with keyboard. I'm a mouse avoider. Oh, I should have come here on Thief. I don't know what level this dungeon is though. Man, it's hot in here. Is my Uber driver about to strip? Yeah. I like the sign. It makes you easy to follow. But I'm not really looking at the game that much. Oh. Hot dog! He doesn't even care about me. Damn. He got demolished. Oh, but I don't have black treasure chests, so if the treasure chests are like the ones with the keys, I don't have them. I keep seeing jade keys around though. I should probably start buying them because I see the green treasure chests all the time. And they must be good if the keys are like annoying to buy, right? I wonder how far Pax got. Oh, rip. I guess he did not get to Magistress. Wanna kill the head thing? Okay. I'm scared. Ugh, she looks terrible when she does the best smile. I hate my human form, chat. I have no pizzazz. Wormaline. I don't know if I use that for anything. They give me stuff to weigh more. Oh, okay. Hmm. Yeah, I think you need to be, like, heavier. It's because you're a little dwarf and you don't weigh anything. My bag is full? What do you mean? Ugh. Why do I have so much stuff? I have so many tokens. Bro, this sucks. Well, it's literally 100 tokens. I have like 200,000 tokens. I would pay 10,000 tokens to have this Yggdrasil leaf. I can't believe I forgot to empty my inventory. Because I was crafting cowboy hats for everyone. Casino Jeff Bezos, you're just bitter because you go to the top floor and lose all your money every day. Also, did something like aggro? I heard like it's... Wait, I heard something. Now I'm more weather appropriate. But yeah, I don't know. I've been really enjoying this game. I play it with just the keyboard. All my friends seem to play it with the controller. I think that my favorite thing so far seems to be the crafting. The crafting and the housing system is decent, and it's nice. I like all the casual stuff to do, so it doesn't feel bad if like all of my friends like go far ahead of me. Like, we can still do stuff together. We can still play like Sugiroku, or we can still play like bingo together and stuff, despite like how far we are in the story or not, you know. What's up, Corey? Yeah, it was in Japan only. I mean, it still is Japan. I played on the Japanese servers. Ooh, do I have an anti-poison? I think that this is anti-poison. Okay, maybe not. Since 2012, yeah. It's been out for a long time. It's just they've never ported it. I was talking about DQ11 with a friend, seeing him discover JRPGs after what was that? Oh my god. I'm forgetting what it's called. Expedition 33. Yeah. I love turn-based fights or turn-based games, but I haven't played that one. This one's like semi-turn-based. Fuck, I need that blue eye. Hold on. What can I throw away to get this blue eye? Ooh, can I give you some of these things? Like the bendy branches and the pines and stuff? Stop. Sorry, I keep like targeting the treasure chest. Here, I'm gonna give you the do I have any other like no. But this will help me pick some things up at least. I want a co-op game with combat like Final Fantasy XII, except maybe more modern than 11. I kind of feel like that's what this is, although I don't know if we have fully figured out the combat. It's like a timing based like 11, but it is a little bit more like, so like every like however long your delay is, your turn procs, and then you can choose to do a skill or an attack or defend or whatever you want to do. But we haven't quite figured out tanking yet, like how it works. Whoop. I hope I was supposed to do that. Yeah. But the thing about this game is that you can also play it with trusts, so it's not like fully co-op. You know, like it's like a co-op if you want it to be. I refuse to play with trusts because I just don't like them. But if you liked 12, then 12 was just offline 11, really. Expedition 33 is a real 10 out of 10 once in a generation game, to be honest. Yeah, I've only heard like really good things about it. I haven't played it, but I don't really play a lot of single player games. I like my game time to be my social time also. Do you know what I mean? I really like to play with friends. Like last night we had a bunch of people playing and we got like up to like, I think we had like 12 people or maybe even 13 people online last night to play on the casino game. But some people couldn't actually play. I think we had 11 people on bingo. It was really fun. It's just fun to play games with other people. I don't know. That's how I am, at least. I don't really play for the story or anything like that. Maybe we do just kind of run to the end instead of doing all the treasure because of how limited my inventory space is. Oh, fuck, I got stuck. I got stuck on the stairs. The angry farts. I wonder if they drop anything good. Are you playing FPS now? My old age is time to enjoy story games. I feel that. I played a lot of story games when I was young, so I feel like I was really, really into the stories back then. But now that I'm older, I'm like, I just want to play a game with my friends. Those are yours? Oh. Are they orange from all the Doritos you eat? Noted.